And like we said before, if the taxpayer can claim an exemption, then they're included on the return. They're not, they have to be eligible for the coverage, and they can't qualify for any other exemption. Now, we have to find the lowest cost bronze plan. As of yesterday, healthcare.gov came up, finally posted the 2 tools to help you find the lowest cost bronze plan for the area and the second lowest cost silver plan. Okay? So, if you go to healthcare.gov/taxes/tools, then if you want to find the bronze plan premium, you click on that. If you want to find the silver plan, you click on that. You'll need to enter the zip code and county for each individual and the age of each family member seeking an exemption. This is what the screen will look like when you click on the button looking for the bronze plan. Okay, seeking an exemption for health care coverage for anyone in your family, you may need to know the monthly premium for the lowest cost bronze plan. Okay, zip code, age, and the months they were eligible for employer coverage. We click on Get Started, and we come here to add a location. You'll enter the zip code, and then you have to select the appropriate zip code and county combination. They live there all 12 months. You click yes, if not, no, and you get to add another location, however many times they move. To me, this is not intuitive, but to finish this, you have to say you want to add another location. And then you say that you want to add family members, okay? This case, we're going to only add family members seeking an exemption. So if there's somebody in the family who has employer coverage, you're not going to include them on this. And they can't qualify for any other exemption. So you're going to enter the age of the primary taxpayer, family member number 1. You're going to check whether or not the family member is a tobacco user within the last 6 months. And then down at the bottom, you're going to select the months that you want the exemption for. Okay, this primary taxpayer is 59. They're seeking an exemption for June and July. If you wanted to select all the months, you click Select All Months. So now we're going to add family member number 2, who's 62, is the spouse. And even though you selected spouse, you have to check the box that says this person is a spouse or dependent in this family's tax return. Then you add other dependents, okay? Age 22, stepson or daughter. They're also looking for an exemption for June and July, or we could select all the months, add a family member, and now we get to review the information. Now, if you want to change the location, that's great. You can edit it. If you want to change the family information, you click Clear and have to re-enter all the stuff for them. And then we click on, we still need to add a family member. We click on Add Another One, or we're done with this step, which we are, and you get to verify the family information, the location, and once again, you can edit the location or clear the family. We're going to click on Continue, and this is the display that you see. Your 2014 lowest cost bronze plan premiums. June and July, it lists the information again. The monthly premium is $1,016.48. If there was a change in the family composition in more months, then you would see it for each month and you would see the premium change. On this screen, you have the option of printing, emailing, or saving the information. print the information so that you can stick it with the taxpayer's documents for the quality reviewer to use. So the quality reviewer doesn't have to go through this whole process again. Okay, let's do an example. The Honeycutt family. J is age 59, B is 62, and BJ is age 22. How many people recognize this family? Nobody? Okay, I expected Alfred. This is from MASH. Hawkeye was trying to figure out what BJ stood for, and he never could. And he said, well, my parents are B and J, Honeycutt, so BJ. Their household magi is 51,820, which is 265% of the federal poverty line. 8% of their magi is 4,154.60. Okay, this is the affordability worksheet. You figure out 8% of the household income. You enter the members of the household, one for each column. I just put the ages here so we would remember that. Now, here are the options. Use the first that applies to each member of your tax household, including you for each month. The lowest cost self-only policy offered to each member of your tax household by his or her employer. Okay, that doesn't apply. They don't have employer coverage. Lowest cost family policy offered by the employer? Nope, not that either. So we come down to the amount from the marketplace coverage affordability worksheet. So we go to that. We enter the monthly premium of the lowest cost bronze plan that covers everyone, and in this case it's $859.52. We enter the household income, $51,820. Enter the amount of the non-taxable Social Security. Well, we didn't have any of that, so our total is still $51,820. Enter the federal poverty line. It's $19,530 for a family of 3. Divide 4 by 5, which comes to 2.653335. Then we get to multiply this by 100 and go to the applicable figure table to get the result. And for 265%, it's 0.0849. We multiply line 7 by line 4 by line 7, and we get 4,399.52. And then we divide line 8 by 12, which is 366.63. The monthly premium in the second lowest cost silver plan is $1,044.98. We subtract 9 from 10 and get $678.35. Subtract 11 from line 1, which is $181.17. Is the individual eligible for coverage for every month of the year? No. We're missing June and July. So we say no, and we have to annualize the premium. Another table, which I don't think they included in the update to 4012. This case, for the 2 months, they would have paid the $181.17, so that's $362.34. Number of months in the part year period 2, divide 1 by 2. Well, since it was the same the whole time, it's going to come out with whatever it was. And multiply line 3 by 12, that's the annualized premium. So we enter it in June and July for each of the people, and we compare it to the affordability threshold of $4,145.60. So in that case, what does it tell us? They should be able to afford the policy, so they don't get the exemption. So they get to pay the shared responsibility. Okay, Now, to find the second lowest cost silver plan, just like the bronze plan, going to add members who had coverage in the tax year meeting the following criteria: claimed as a personal exemption, enrolled through the marketplace, and not eligible for health coverage outside the marketplace. Looks pretty similar. We get the zip code and county, and then you have, this one doesn't have the select all months. You have to select each month. Why? I don't know. I guess they had two different programmers do it. So you're still going to get a similar display as you did before, and go ahead and print out the screen for the quality